Hi guys, today I'm here with my monthly favorites, and not to be cliche, but I truly cannot believe that this month is over. It was like March was the longest month of all time, and then it was like April, May. And now I'm like, what? It's June? Excuse me? And I feel like a lot of us experience that, and I find it really bizarre that anyways, I'm not going to get into some philosophical time thing, but anyways, it's almost June, so let's talk about May favorites. Let's go ahead and get started. I want to start off with what is on my lips, and she's a throwback. It is the Lancome Juicy Tube in the shade Tickled Pink. I'm not sure if I had this shade back in the day, but I love it today. Back in the day, I probably would have had something either like the clear one or something with a little more sparkle in it. But the Juicy Tubes are back. The formula is essentially the same. They've made them a little bit less sticky. I personally never found them sticky. I'm a big fan of a thicker gloss. I love like the Lancome, the MAC lip glass. I've always really enjoyed that. I feel like it gives a more plump look on the lips, and as long as it's not like making a weird those gross strings and stuff and like piling up on my lips, I have no problem with that because I feel like it actually lasts longer. But anyways, they are back and they've got a lot of the same colors that they used to. There's one that I smelled called Framboise because each one has a different scent, and I literally was like, ah, and it took me back to, when was it? I think they were early 2000s that they came out. So no time where I could have ever afforded it myself. I think I was maybe gifted one or someone got one as like a gift with purchase, but now hopefully we got a couple more dollars than when we were like 10 and 15, and you may be able to pick one up for yourselves and fulfill your dream. But really enjoy these. And just a quick thank you. I know it's been literally a month now. That was May 1st that I did it, but to anyone who joined the Lancome live that I did at the beginning of the month, incredible to have your support. It still blows my mind that any of you would take any time to even watch these videos, which maybe is a little self-deprecating, but especially to come join the live and support me was very special. So I do really appreciate that. Another lip product that I love, this has been a favorite shade of mine for quite some time, and I whipped this out to film recently. I don't know why. It was a beautiful sunny day, but I was like, I want a deep lip because nothing matters anymore. It's kind of like airport rules. Like, it doesn't matter what time it is. You can eat and drink and do whatever you want at any time, it feels like, which is maybe good, maybe bad. I don't know. We're all just trying to cope. But this is the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in the shade 54. I think it's called Autumn Wind or Autumn Leaves. This is such a perfect deep shade. It's not too red, it's not too brown. The Sephora Cream Lip Stains are some of the best liquid lipsticks out there, and they have a huge shade range, great price. I don't find them to be too drying. I really have leaned I've leaned away from liquid lipsticks, but this formula is super thin, really long wearing. The shade 01 is a perfect red. I did swatch like half of the collection. I think they've like doubled the collection since I swatched it years ago, but I'll link that down below. But yeah, these are so good. A blush that I absolutely love and I'm wearing right now is from Physicians Formula. This is one of their butter blushes in Vintage Rouge. I'm like, this has been in a favorites. Like, I feel like there's a couple of products that I'm like always featuring in like every second or third favorites video. This and the Physicians Formula Highlight in Rose All Day are definitely up there, along with the Bite Beauty lip pencils recently. I'm just like really kind of using a lot of the same products. But anyways, I really love this shade. I think it just gives that perfect pop on the cheeks, and it's drugstore. So although not the cheapest brand at the drugstore, I really feel like the quality is really nice. The color sticks around on the cheeks. I've complained before about this packaging. I think it does help protect it, but that would never stop me from using it, and I just think it is really such a nice shade. I realized that I had never tried this iconic face mask. They sent it to me and my skin has been so bad lately. Is it stress? Is it sadness? Is it wearing a mask? Is it just because I have acne? Is it because it's that time of the month? Maybe it is some horrible combination of all of those things, but I've definitely been looking for some things to whip my skin back into shape. So I tried this. It is the Glam Glow Youth Mud Glow Stimulating Treatment, and I've tried the one in the white. Is it Super Mud? but this is really nice. It definitely, when I first put this on my face, I was like, I'm not going to be able to leave this on. And I do love a tingle, but this really tingled, like almost like when you do something a little bit wrong, but it went away very quickly and it didn't remain that way. You only need to leave it on for a short period of time. Sometimes I like having masks that I can leave on for a long period of time, but other times it's like I want to do this right before bed and just need like something, you know, something snappy to be able to put on my skin. I really enjoyed this. I don't think that this is going to be the kind of thing that maybe people with drier or more sensitive skin would like. You can weigh in if you have, but I really felt like after the 10 minutes things looked better. Like I definitely have some breakouts along my jawline and stuff, but overall my skin felt better, but it didn't feel stripped or anything like that. And Glam Glow has actually just launched a new serum that's really nice. It kind of smells like this booze that I used to drink back like in my early 20s, so I kind of for a second, but it's actually a really nice hydrating serum from them, because I know a lot of the products they put out, they do have some things for hydrating the skin, but a lot of them are more acids and clay and things that are a little bit more, I won't say harsh, but a little bit stronger, I guess. But that is a really nice serum that I feel like anybody could use. It's got hyaluronic acid and stuff. I'm still in the early days of testing it out. You may see it in a favorite soon, but so far I'm glad I finally tried this, and I'm excited to wash off this face of makeup and put it on tonight. Recently washed every single one of my brushes. You will see it in the next declutter video, or kind of clean with me declutter videos that I've been doing. I'll link the first one down below where I declutter a bunch of makeup and kind of clean up my makeup area, which is now dirty again. But in cleaning my brushes, I was using the e.l.f. Solid Sponge Cleanser. I love this. I think this was $4 or $5, so if you're ever ordering from e.l.f., I recommend throwing this in your cart. It does an incredible job. I use it not only on my brush, or sorry, not only on my sponges, but on my brushes as well. I love that it comes in this container. I would love to know, I can't remember if you can buy just the refill, because I'd hate to keep buying this and hate to like keep acquiring these, but you could reuse these. Although whenever I say that kind of stuff, like I almost never reuse things like I intend to, but you know what this could be good for? Is if you're traveling, putting like, remember traveling? If you're traveling, put some cotton pads in here or something. Or just put cotton pads in it and like travel from your bedroom to your bed, like I've been doing all the time lately. From your bathroom to your bed. I'm in a weird mood. But yeah, I really do like this, and cleaning your brushes is the worst thing ever, and this makes it a little bit easier. So this next product, I thought I hated at first. I put this on and I was like, don't like it. This is the Lanolin, what do they call this? Minty Foot and Leg Balm. And I love a foot cream. There's something to a foot cream. I don't know if it's the formulation or the peppermint, but just putting a lotion on your feet, I feel like doesn't do the same as a good foot cream. And I definitely, like, I'm obviously not getting pedicures right now. I'm not even really painting my toenails because just, you know, but I love this. It says it's refreshing and deeply hydrating. Add a thick layer to feet and legs. It is free of artificial colors, fragrances, sulfates, mineral oil. But the interesting thing about this is it says add a thick layer, and like you have no choice but to add quite a bit of product, which I thought was kind of weird. Like the texture is very thick and it didn't feel hydrating, but like something happened overnight, and I woke up the next day and like even still, like I didn't use this last night. I think I used it 2 nights ago, maybe 1 night ago, and I can still feel the softness in my feet. So I was kind of worried that I would end up running through it really quickly, but I feel like you don't need to use it every night. It is really deeply hydrating. Like truly, I was like, oh, okay, you proved me wrong. The texture at first is deceiving. It doesn't feel like it's going to be hydrating, but it's almost like it emulsifies or softens through the night and softens your skin. I didn't bring it all the way up on my legs. I probably brought it just above my ankle to any dryness, keep it concentrated there. But yeah, I gotta say, I really was impressed with how this left my feet looking and feeling. Another product for the body that I'm absolutely obsessed with, I covered this recently in a video all about how I kind of make myself, or like put myself together pretty easily. It includes a powder foundation routine, so I'll link that down below. But this is the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Illuminating Hand and Body Scrub, and I love the coconut and hibiscus line for my hair, but the body line is kind of newer to Canada. You can get it at Walmart, online and in stores. This is so good. Like you could use this and easily skip moisturizer out of the shower. Not that I recommend it. You'll obviously get better results if you do put a moisturizer on, but the first ingredient in here is sugar. It's also got shea butter, of course, cocoa, coconut oil, hibiscus, essential oil blend, olive oil. it just leaves your skin so smooth and illuminated. Like, it really is a great scrub. Like, some scrubs are just so bad, but I think I'm going to do a video on my favorite body scrubs, because I found, I think 4 or 5 now that I think are incredible, and I'm such a scrub girl. Like, I want to get into the dry brushing and stuff, but yeah, I really love this. And the smell, I think I've determined, and there's no pineapple in it, and even if you don't like pineapple scents, I don't think you'll hate it, but it doesn't remind me of like it reminds me of a pineapple popsicle. That used to be my favorite when I was a kid. I remember walking to the store and getting those vividly, but yeah, it is delightful and very well priced. Under $15 for sure, probably even like more like $11-ish, but it's delightful. Then also for my face, I've been loving this cleanser from Skin Fix. This is the foaming oil cleanser, and even if you're not an oil person, don't be scared. To me, it just seems like a cleanser. This is the kind of my second step, or sometimes I'll use this in the morning. I like it because it feels very hydrating, and I have a long history of stripping my skin and using things that are much harsher than are needed for my skin, and I'm really trying to do a better job of not trying to freak out when I get a breakout and putting like clay and all this stuff on my face. Trying to work on my skin's barrier, the level of hydration. All of these things are going to play a part in your overall skin health, and hopefully with acne and things like that, even though a lot of my breakouts are hormonal. But this says it's a luxurious cream foam, gently washes away dirt and makeup with sulfate-free coconut-derived cleansers, leaving your skin hydrated and supple. It's cruelty-free as well, Canadian, which is super exciting. For me, I still do remove my makeup first and then go in with my cleanser. I wouldn't recommend just using a cleanser, or you could use this twice depending on how much makeup you have on. I feel like, I don't know, I haven't used this to try and remove like a full heavier face of makeup, but I do love it as just a cleanser, and I have been trying to follow the practice of washing my face for the full 60 seconds, singing happy birthday to myself like 3 times, and yeah, that's supposed to have really great results, and I think it's helping, so I really love this. And then lastly, let's round it out with another Lancome product. I discovered this shortly before my live with them. It's pretty new. It's the Lancome UV Expert Aqua Gel Defense 50 with broad spectrum SPF 50 and vitamin E, and oil free. And I was like, gel, SPF, oil free? Sign me up. I really love this. It's invisible. It has an SPF of 50 in there, which is incredible, and it's quite well priced because Lancome obviously is a higher end brand. Some of their skincare is definitely more luxury price tag. I can't remember exactly how much this is. It's under $40, and I gotta say, I am so incredibly impressed with this. After my live, Nems actually bought one too, and like, he doesn't like anything, and he saw me using it and he was like, oh, because he hates anything heavy on his face. It doesn't come out like a gel, it comes out like a very light lotion, but it is clear on the skin, it is oil free, you've got great SPF in there. Even if you're working from home now, sitting in front of a window, it's still important to keep up with your SPF, especially if you're using acids or salicylic acid, BHAs, glycolic, anything like that. Important no matter what, but especially if you're using anything like that on your skin. Retinols in the evenings. But yeah, always so excited to bring a new SPF to tell you about, because I love finding a good clear one. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know down below what you have been loving this month, and if you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!